everyone who's watching this video and welcome to my channel. Right away, I want to say that I'm so sad we're not getting Tipsy Luan next. I know the game never promised anything, but still, there's really no reason to skip this 6-star at all. So yeah, I'm disappointed, like many of us. I believed a little bit too much in my own fantasy, let's call it that. I'll definitely be pulling on the tiger. It has some beautiful pieces, but my heart is honestly broken because it feels like we'll never get the swords or the wings from Plume Essence, which in my opinion is just not fair. But anyway, today we're gonna do pulls on Everlasting Glory. I need a lot from that banner for my collection, so I can't wait to dive into pulling. But of course, before that, I would love to talk a little bit about my outfit. I am not proud of what I'm wearing today. I had an itch to style something I genuinely hate, so I tried to give this rebate dress a chance. But no matter what I did, I wasn't satisfied at all. And at the end, I settled for black, white, and gray color palette. I thought it looked slightly more interesting with these gloves from Chrono Sanctum, but I don't know. Underneath, she's wearing flowery tights that you can't even see, simple black and white floral shoes, and the hat from Snow Envelope paired with my beloved hairstyle from Curtain Banquet. Nothing too crazy accessory-wise, just a choker from the Mind Travel set, simple earrings that kind of match the crystals on the dress, and a violin from a Drop It Down pack because it's a little bit floral and matches the dress. The makeup is as simple as possible with lovely lashes, gray flowery lenses, Mountain Whispers lipstick, and a mole. Overall, yeah, I wasn't in the best mood last week and I think it shows in the outfit, but hopefully pulling for new exciting fashions today will lift my spirits. Let's quickly go over our current event. First, we have a new Wonder Box with the 5-star set Ode to Porcelain. It has a lot of interesting pieces, and what excites me the most is the floating item, Mist of Eternity, and of course the sleeves and the dual form dress. The 4-star is also quite nice, especially with the separate top and bottom. Next is the Garden of Foxes event, where you are a salesman trying to earn as many coins as possible by selling goods to a fox that appears at your home. The reward for your hard work is the 5-star set Color Order, which comes with the cutest hairstyle and a very interesting dress. I am not in love with the accessories, but the main pieces are definitely a win. We also have another free ongoing event, Breezy Return, featuring the returning 6-star set Crystal Melody. I really love the scene they gave us as an extra reward. The new update has also been announced, and of course, our new Lightchase is Alpine Honor with the 6-star Tiger set. The new fashion code is Night Owl Agent, and as expected, the Time Mecha sets are Winter Tea and Silver Chant. The spend any amount item is the floating piece Knowing Burger. As for reruns, we are getting the double 5-star Prismatic Fantasy, and finally, our beloved 6-star banner Clockwork Tune is coming back. I've never pulled on any of these banners, so yeah, my wallet is about to suffer. And one very important note, starting March 2nd, we'll have a new Fashion Battle season featuring new Fashion Battle sets. The 6-star Plume Ember and the 5-star Darkbound Flame. I honestly cannot even explain how badly I want that 6-star code. And now, finally, let's take a quick look at what we're pulling for on the Everlasting Glory banner, starting with the 6-star set Sanctity Glow. First of all, the hair. My god, an absolute dream. Of course, I need to see it up close, but just from the preview, it's stunning. The dress with its multiple styles is a must. I can't wait to finally have a dress that includes actual pants. The unicorn is amazing, even though I never use motors, but honestly, this might be the prettiest one in that category. The sword, I've been dreaming about it day and night, along with the knight armor gloves. The earrings, I'm not sure yet, but they're simple, elegant, which might actually work in their favor. The unicorn horn with feathers on the sides. Undecided here, and the same was the necklace. The hair accessory looks cool, but it's a bit hard to fully see it right now. The cape is a bit underwhelming for me. Every time I saw it during installing Wizard, I just didn't like it that much. The face accessory though is exciting, and the floating item with translucent plants is another piece I desperately want. The tights are questionable for now, but the knight armor shoes are absolutely badass. I love this set so much because I love its aesthetic. I love dark fantasy, I love Souls games, knights, and this 6-star was literally made for me. Then we have the 5-star set, Devouring Burn. I really love the hair, it has the cutest bangs and a massive braid on top that looks very interesting. The dress is kinda mid, sorry, I don't like it right now, but maybe recolors will change my mind. The handheld is too cartoonish for my taste, and the same with the hat, unfortunately. The necklace could be useful, and same with the bracelets. The blood vial earrings are kinda cool, but I'm not sure about the socks, and the boots are absolutely my style. I barely have shoes like that with a thin heel. Not the best 5-star overall, but it has some solid accessories. And this might sound weird, but the 4-star set, Star Wave, is honestly better than the entire 5-star. Separate top and bottom, love that. The blindfold is something everyone had except me, and I was so jealous because it's such a good piece. The necklace is fine, the bracelet is whatever, the stockings aren't very exciting, and the heels are okay. I'm genuinely excited for that blindfold. From the limited 6-star pieces, we have a serpentine tattoo, the horns of my dreams, and a floral necklace. The horns alone have me completely sold. As for the limited 5-star pieces, we have one dress with a water splash print, which is kind of weird. Another dress with a design I honestly find ugly. Then beach walk shoes, a very generic necklace, interesting glasses, some Halloween looking earrings, and yet another bracelet nobody asked for. But hopefully the makeup makes up for it. We have an interesting facial paint, 2 pairs of lenses, one deep red and one bright yellow green, which I actually love. Another face paint, trasher eyebrows that I kind of adore, and a bloody looking lipstick. And finally, for the ally, we have our precious baby boy Sean with his card Dream Full On, with main tag being pure. I kind of don't care about this card at all, but maybe the evolved version is better. Let's delay it no longer and do the first temple of the day. And let's see what we got. And right away, we got the tights from this set. Wonderful, the shoes from the 4-star. The dress with water splash. Another 6-star, and this time random item. The necklace for the 4-star. Nice. And that's it. Good. Great start. Honestly, really exciting. Okay, pull number 20. And we get the bracelet. Okay. And hat for the 5-star. And the skirt for the 4-star. And the earrings for 6-star set. Ooh. Really, really good. Okay, pull 30. Yep. The top. Wonderful. The beach shoes. Okay, the hair for the 5-star. And the stockings. And the necklace. Okay. And Larry. Of course, Larry. Okay, pull 40. And we get the blindfold. Ooh, and we complete the 4-star set in 40 pulls, which is pretty average. The necklace and the dress for the 5-star. Okay. And the floating item. Wonderful. Pull number 50. And hopefully we get something nice. The earrings for the 5-star. the face paint, and that's all. Okay, pull 60. And we are gonna get the socks. Okay. And the knight armor shoes. Really happy about that. The bracelets for the 5-star. And that's all. I forget what kind of pull is that. 70. Okay. And we get the dress, random one, the shoes for the set. And that's all. Okay, and again I forgot. 80. Okay. And we have to get a 6-star. The handheld for the 5-star. Okay. And we complete it. Wonderful. Well, it's not bad, but it definitely needs a recolor in my opinion. And the sword. Oh, it's so beautiful. And random Halloweeny earrings. Okay. Wonderful, not bad. Pull 80 and hopefully we get something good again. Not that. Not bracelets. Okay. Damn, that was insulting, honestly. Pull 100. And we get the gloves. Okay, this is screenshot worthy for me. And the facial paint. And that's all. Well, we are going really, really slow today. 110. And my brain went blank. The pair of contacts and the horn. Okay. And that's all. Well, I'm going so slowly with one item in 20 pulls, which is okay, but where's my luck? 120. Okay, I guess my luck went into Sean. Baby, let me go. I love his hand though, by the way. And he has the same design on his neck and whatever it is there. I don't know, pants, shorts, or boxers. And the horns, okay, and the lenses. Okay, that was a good pull. That was really, really lucky. Okay, 130. And we get the necklace. Okay. And that's all. Yikes, 140. I guess we finish in 200. That's my feeling. The random glasses. And the serpentine tattoo. And that's all. Yikes, 150. Please give me the dress. Like, come on. The eyebrows. And the dress, finally. Which is pretty average, I guess. I can only hope we finish it quickly. 160. And we're gonna get the lipstick. No, we are not gonna finish it quickly. Okay, 170. And we get the accessory. And the cape, which is good. Okay, and the unicorn. That was quite generous. Okay, I'm gonna save that. That's kind of lucky. And pull 180. Gonna bring us nothing. Okay, whole lot of nothing. 180. And we get the face piece and the hair last. The hair dropped last. Come on. That was brutal. But the set. Damn, the crystals on it. Oh, wow. It's ethereal. Jesus. It's beautiful. Hands down, it's one of the most beautiful sets, honestly. Okay, we collected everything and we did it in 190 pulls, which is quite good. I'm quite happy about that. So I'm gonna do pulls for dupes and we meet already in the Decom store. I got more than 3,000 of coins, so let's see what we can spend them on. First of all, the dress. Don't judge me, but I think it looks so bad. Just not my taste at all, no offense. So I will not get it for now. If I have enough of the coins later, I will get it. Then we have the money gun. It's silly, and that's exactly the reason why I'm gonna grab it. And then the last item is the cutest plushy octopus as a floating item. Quite nice, so let's buy it too. I want to get 2 veins for the accessories, and then I want the background. I find the happy shopping really unique and pretty. Gorgeous lighting, interesting settings, so this one is a must for me personally. So I believe that's all. So let's go ahead and meet already in the wardrobe and take a look at everything we got. Now we are back home and there's a lot to discuss. So let's begin with our new 6-star set, Sanctity Glow. My gosh, she's so pretty. My gorgeous divine knight, a celestial guardian of light, was her devoted unicorn companion. Hands down, this might be in my top 3 6-star sets ever. What I love the most are the knight boots and gloves. I adore knight aesthetics so much. I've collected various art books, mostly souls related, filled with different armor designs. And I also have Millennia's arm from Elden Ring, which I love so freaking much. So obtaining armor pieces in Life Makeover was an absolute need for me. But let's go piece by piece and enjoy the beauty of every item. The hair is massive and wavy with one-sided braided bangs. On the opposite side, another braid mirrors the first one. And together with a third braid from the crown, they crisscross and merge into one long central braid that runs straight down the back. The design itself is just incredible. However, I do have one complaint about the coloring. To me, the second dye slot doesn't make much sense. I understand coloring random strands of the hair, but this looks a little bit awkward, so I will probably keep the hair in a single color. The dress has 2 forms. The first one is a breathtaking gown of a warrior of light, a literal goddess who descended from heaven to fight evil on earth. I love how the semi-sheer fabric blooms in different colors. That radiant, prismatic effect is chef's kiss. Beneath the shimmering outer layer, there's another skirt filled with beads and embroidery. The metallic details throughout give it the feeling of feminine fantasy armor. The top features a metallic chest piece with floral and branch motifs that transition naturally into transparent fabric, printed with branches and covered in crystals. The back is mostly open, with crystals going down her spine. Because of that shimmering effect, this dress has almost infinite recolor potential. Now to the second form, and it transforms into a suit with pants, and it's a one-of-a-kind item. I really love the fabric of the pants. The top remains the same, but there are small feathered wings at the hips, with flying feathers effect. Now the cape. It's a bit strange to me, I'm gonna be honest. It's transparent in the front and connects in a slightly awkward way, but in the back, it becomes a floor-length mantle that feels airy and delicate. But despite that softness, the armor-like details maintain the knight aesthetic. The tights feature symmetrical metallic waves with light particles glowing inside them. A bit unusual, yeah, but kind of interesting, not gonna lie. The shoes are the most gorgeous shoes in the entire game. Just look at them. They are scratched all over, as they should be because our knight actually wears them. I'm so glad they didn't make them look brand new. Armor should look worn. It should carry battle scars. The hat is more of a crown positioned at the back of the hat filled with crystals and many swords, with one large glowing crystal at the center. What makes this piece great for me is the adjustment options. The hair accessory consists of magical feathers on the sides and a unicorn horn. It's fantastic because you can remove the feathers and resize the horn however you want, and vice versa. The face accessory features metallic plates along her cheeks and forehead. A bit unusual, but honestly kinda neat. The earrings, as expected, are a little bit too large. You can even see them tilting slightly because of how massive they are. But I do love the fantasy design, crystals connected by what looks like invisible thread, and the magical hourglass element fits beautifully. The necklace is also metallic, but the metal here is thicker, which I'm not fully in love with, but still I love how it wraps around her neck, and the central crystal is stunning. The gloves share first place with the shoes for me. The design is just incredible. They're slightly less worn than the boots, but you can still see tiny scratches on her fingers because she's constantly handling her sword. Now, speaking of the sword, the handheld is a massive weapon with two versions. The first is a blade made of pure light, probably dealing holy damage. The second one deals physical damage, obviously. Both share the same handle and rune symbol. Then we have the floating item, and it's a field of magical flowers that bloom, disappear, and bloom again. They have a slightly metallic look, with falling stars and glowing effects surrounding them. And the last item is the Motor Unicorn Companion. Not much to say here, he's gorgeous and they went all in with the design of his entire body from the horn to the tail with magical hair in it. So what can I say in conclusion? This is a gorgeous 6-star set with an insane idle animation. I absolutely love how she wears the pants while riding her unicorn. Then she casts a spell and her outfit transforms into the full dress. It's such a cool detail. The only thing that makes me a little sad is that we don't have a knight helmet in the game, because that would be incredible, at least for me. Now let's finally move on to the 5-star set, Devouring Burn. And I have to confess, I'm a hater. This whole set feels oversaturated, not only because it's overdone, but their effects on the hat, on the handheld, and all over the dress is just too much for me. But of course, let's go through it piece by piece. The hair is actually really cute. There is a thick braid that sits on top of her head like a headband and connects to the rest of the hair. The back is curly and wavy, and you can dye the inner layer separately, which is a great detail. For some reason, the hairstyle gives me strong Alice in Wonderland vibes. I can't even fully explain why, but it just does. And now the dress. Let's just say it's messy to me, okay? I don't like the flames, I don't like the bats or the electric effects. I'm not a fan of the layering or the asymmetry. And the top feels overloaded with beads and detailing. And the way her arms get swallowed by the gown is literally my last straw. So let's just move on because this one is just not for me. The socks are kind of elegant and simple, though I'm not so sure about the crystal details here. Now the shoes, and I absolutely love them. From the back, they remind me of Cesare Paciotti heel design. I love the metal clips, the gothic elements, and especially how thin and sharp the heel is. I'm genuinely excited to use this pair, and I even chose the coloring for them and saved it to my favorites for the future. The hat is a crystal-covered headband with huge bat wings attached and a large cursed diamond emitting a smoky effect. Not a fan of this one. The asymmetrical earrings are tiny roses with bloody vials wrapped in golden thorns with extra crystals on one side. The necklace follows the same thorn and rose theme with bloody crystals hanging at the back. The gloves are asymmetrical bracelets shaped like sharp bat wings. Honestly, kind of interesting, and I didn't even notice the bat design at first, which actually makes them more versatile for different stylings. And the last item is the handheld, a vampire queen stuff with leathery bat wings on top and a red smoky diamond. I am still unsure how I feel about this one. I'd probably only use it for my kid character only. So what can I say? Unfortunately, I dislike most of the pieces. This might be one of my least favorite limited 5-star sets. And call me a hater, but I'm just being honest. And it's completely subjective, remember. Maybe in the future I will find a way to style it, but right now it's just not appealing to me at all. Now, here's the 4-star set, Star Wave. As I said before, the blindfold is the most exciting item for me. The skirt is actually kinda cute. It's slightly high-waisted, so it pairs nicely with some of the free tops we already have. The necklace is lovely, the bracelet is whatever, and the dotted stockings would be fine without the top band design. And the shoes are unfortunately kinda ruined for me because of the sheer front detail. Well, we've definitely had better 4 stars, but this one earns its value thanks to the blindfold. And having separate top and bottom pieces is always a plus. Now let's talk about the rest of the items we got. And yes, I'm weak. I bought the Decom dress. The number of coins I had was bothering me, and in my eyes, a fashion item has more value than a frame, for example. So it is what it is. That said, I still think this dress is ugly, mostly because of the oversized flowers, the enormous pearls, and of course the dramatic animated effects. I might try to style it eventually, but right now I have zero hope that it's gonna look good. And then we have the money gun. Honestly, I think it's cute. I love the wing elements and the tiny star charms. Nothing groundbreaking, just another silly handheld that I actually enjoy. And the last Decom item is Springy Octopus, a floating plushie with bubble and water wave effects. He's adorable. Genuinely, I love his movement, animation, so for me he's worth it. Now for the 6-star random items. There is a serpentine tattoo with a sword and flames. I'm afraid I don't like it that much. Then we have the horns. I am so freaking excited that I finally got them. With all the repositioning options, this is a top tier fashion piece. And the last 6-star is the flowery necklace. Nothing too special, just a shiny lace with roses, crystals, and tiny chains. Moving on to the 5-star limited pieces. And here's the first random dress. And let me ask you, who on earth approved this design? I don't want to walk around looking like I'm cosplaying a fishbowl. If only the print had been high quality, but of course not. But you know, at least the fish tail zipper detail is kinda cute. The second random dress is slightly better, but the sheer bottom part kind of ruins it for me. The belt and that leather strap with Wanna on it also killed the vibe. The beach shoes with bubble base. Honestly not bad, but I don't see myself using them at all. Then the multi-chain necklace with heart and star charms is pretty standard casual accessory. The glasses though, I kinda love them. They are different, kinda funky, so why not? The Halloween-style asymmetrical earrings are a little weird, yes, but I'm starting to like them, you know? The demon eyes details are cool, so I might end up using them in future styling. And the last random item is yet another forgettable bracelet that nobody asked for. The Sealed Affection necklace is the item we get for evaluating our Sean card. Now onto the new makeup. We got Basking Gold lenses with interesting patterns and Red Moon Eternity lenses, which might be the best deep red contacts in the game. Here's the facial paint number 1, looks fantastic actually, and the facial paint number 2. Then we have the lipstick with 4 dark color options, a great addition to the collection. And the final piece is the Demonic Flame eyebrows. And here we have Sean in a boxing ring. I just noticed he has a barcode on his chest, so I guess he's enslaved and forced to fight for some evil organization. In the evolved version, our main character heals his heart with love and maybe helps him escape, who knows. Well, I guess that's everything for today. So now let's move on to my favorite part, styling the Everlasting Glory Lightchase. And the first outfit of the day features one of my favorite dresses paired with our new gloves, new shoes, new handheld, and the new floating item. To me, she's a moon princess, soft and ethereal, but absolutely capable of defending herself and people she loves. I dyed everything in different shades of emerald green. I think it's because I've been obsessing over a watch with an emerald strap lately, so green is just living in my head all the time. I keep thinking about it, so I guess that's why I'm pulled towards green that much. But there are also lots of silver details, and I know emerald pairs nicely with gold, but I don't like that combination, so silver felt more elegant. I really love the hairstyle here, and by the way, it's craftable. The crystal moon hat from Galaxy Roam fits perfectly into the look. It adds some kind of celestial elegance. But I'm not fully convinced about the earrings. They fill the space nicely, which I wanted, but depending on the lighting, they lean a little too gold, and that annoys me. She has white lashes, celery eyeshadow that looks like moon dust, pale lips, and of course, she's crying. Maybe she had to kill her ally after they've been possessed. Maybe she was betrayed by her closest friend. Who knows? I feel like I make my dolls cry way too often, but tears just add drama and I can't resist it. Anyway, I'm so grateful I finally got everything I wanted from Everlasting Glory. My dream gloves, dream shoes, dream weapon, and of course that gorgeous floating item. But we cannot forget the 6-star dress from the gacha. So let's move on to the outfit I created specifically for it. And here she is, my nature's prophet, the forest guardian in this stunning 6-star dress. I dyed it bright green with rich gold details that resemble tree branches. Underneath, she's wearing leafy tights and golden shoes with Wayne-like patterns. When I imagine a nature goddess, I always see a messy braid, and this hairstyle felt perfect, especially with the flowers from Forest Reverence braided into it. Instead of gloves, I filled the space on her arms with golden bracelets from the gloves category, and they are from Permanent Lightchase. The necklace, by the way, is from the same set, and it's honestly one of my favorites because sometimes you just need something massive, and I just hope we get more pieces like that. I used the new 6-star face accessory, large golden earrings, and a magical handheld from Soundtrack Decom that fits the Forest Prophet theme. She has green eyes, gold detailing around them as facial paint, sharp angry brows, and a lipstick with a hint of gold. She may look divine and beautiful, but she can absolutely strike fear into anyone who dares to misbehave in her forest. I know that she will not hesitate to punish those with bad intentions. And on that note, let's move on to another outfit, again featuring the 6-star dress, but in its second form. The pants are simply incredible. I honestly kind of love this option more than the actual dress. I dyed the outfit mostly black, with silver armor details and tiny red crystals. The one-shoulder coat from Moonlit Hunt fits quite well here. Even though I'm not a fan of feathers, it matches the feathery part on her hips. Again, I used our beloved gloves, weapon, and red flowers field from the 6-star set. The shoes are from Spider Gacha and they genuinely look like they were made for these pants. Of course, I reused the same necklace from the previous outfit, my overused short hairstyle, and a hat from Permanent Banner that reminds me of chainmail. It kind of looks like a fashionable armor piece. It doesn't protect anything, but it kind of looks badass. She has bright red contacts, angry brows, bloody lips, and blood splattered across her face to complete the Merciless warrior look. I love my warrior girl, and even though I don't fully love the disappearing flowers, they do add drama, almost like she's standing in a metaphorical lake of her enemy's blood, and from it, their souls have bloomed into flowers around her. Another selling, and this time for the 5-star dress. I'll be honest, I feel like I'm repeating myself here. In my Galaxy Realm video, I made something very similar. Same color palette, same hat, same handheld, so I'm a little ashamed. But this dress just didn't work for me at all in any other colors, so I stuck with mint blue and buttercream here. To make it more appealing, I added sleeves from Curtain Blanket, and that small change made a big difference for me. Underneath, she's wearing beaded tights and my favorite 4-star shoes in matching tones. The floating hair is from Mermaid Set, and yes, once again, the hat from Fine Memories. I truly just cannot stop using it. I also added our new random 6-star necklace, tiny berry earrings, funky glasses, and my beloved T-Sat handheld. Her makeup features bright blue and green contacts with veils inside, matching eyeshadow, and soft pink gloss. To be honest with you, I still cannot force myself to like this dress at all. Because of that, I don't fully love the outfit either. She looks like a well-mannered lady in a whimsical world, and I do see the potential, but right now just isn't the right time for me to actually enjoy this dress. And finally, the last outfit of the day, the cat girl on her way home from school. She failed her exam. She got a B instead of an A+, and now she has no idea how to tell her perfectionist cat mother. This outfit is centered around our new 4-star skirt paired with a free top. I love this color combo. Green, beige, and brown work beautifully together. And you might wonder, why is she a cat girl? First, the double tails item we got recently as a spend any amount reward. And second, this new free hairstyle genuinely looks like something a kitten would wear, especially with the bow that kind of resembles cat ears. I just can't explain it better than that. She is also wearing cat earrings, soft beige gloves, a school handbag stuffed with books, socks that match the bow detail on the top, and classic leather heels. Since she's a cat, of course she has yellow contacts. A bit of eyeliner here, lashes, adorable bow-shaped lips, and tears streaming down her face. Yeah, I think today's stylings are simpler than usual. And after the pulls, I just had a stressful week and I didn't have the energy to play Life Makeover much. But honestly, I still love how each outfit turned out. So how do you like Everlasting Glory Lightchase, and have you pulled on it or not? And how do you feel about the Vampire 5-star set? I am so sorry this video came out so late. I filmed the first half of it like days ago and I had no possibility to finish it any sooner. But the next video gonna be my pulls on the Tiger 6-star, and I still have to work on my styling wizard video. I know a new season is coming, but I won't be participating because I have to finish what was filmed like a month ago. So for now, I wanna say thank you so much for watching this video, and we meet again really, really soon. Bye bye!